This is a feel-good story indeed. We know that we're a great food city, but it's always nice when we can hold up an award like this to prove it. The World Food Championships were in Indy a couple weekends ago, and with me is the winner of the World Dessert Championship, Cindy Hawkins of Circle City Sweets. Good morning, Cindy.
Good morning.
I'm so glad you're here. And I wasn't expecting this, but you brought the dishes that earned you the championship a couple of weekends ago. So can you tell us just briefly what the World Food Championship is and what it means to people like you?
Sure. This is the biggest food competition really in the country. Actually, I'd say in the world. It is the World Food Championships, and there were, I think, 1,300 competitors from around the world. I think they had 20 countries represented. This was my 8th year to compete.
I was going to say, you've done this a few times.
I've done this a few times. This was my 5th time making the finals and my first time to win the category.
What did it feel like when you won? You were like, finally, or was it like,
It was very just unreal. I felt phenomenal after our final round dish. The judges gave me wonderful feedback.
And this is before you had even won. You were like, I don't know, I think I might have this.
I really did, and I didn't want to jinx myself or feel arrogant by saying that, but I felt very confident. I had never felt that strongly after a final round dish before. This just felt different when we turned it in, and it was phenomenal.
So what did it for you? You brought the dishes that you made, and let's talk about this first one here.
Sure. Our first round dish. So we did a dark chocolate pound cake. We did a quick orange marmalade. And then we did a whipped chocolate crema, some candied hazelnut, some candied orange peel, and then we tempered some chocolate decor. But the nice thing about it is when you take a bite, you get all 4 flavors, all 4 textures at one time.
All right, I'm going to do that real fast. Oh.
I love that dessert.
I've never had a chocolate pound cake before.
It's really great.
Wow.
Isn't that good?
Cindy, yes, of course it is. It won. I mean, so why wouldn't it be?
That put us into 5th place going into the finals.
And so then the one that put you over the top was this one.
So this dessert, we did have requirements. So one, we were given a coarse black pepper that we had to use as a prominent feature in our dessert.
Pepper and dessert?
Pepper and dessert, yeah, which really isn't too difficult. I mean, you can really kind of include it in a lot of things. And as I told the judges, I'm a bourbon kind of girl. So we wanted to use a little bit of bourbon. And being the fall, we wanted to go with some fall fruit. So we did apples and pears, and we did a pastry dough, did a little apple galette. And then we garnished it with a little cracker we did called a bourbon snap. And we had the black pepper in that. So every component of our dish had the black pepper.
I'm tasting it now. Yeah, I mean, you can tell that the black pepper is there, but it's not an overwhelming.
Right. Well, and one of the things that we did that really, I think, impressed the judges, we toasted the black pepper. So when I mentioned that to the judges, they were all like, oh, and the other competitors were like, oh. So I thought that was a good decision that we did.
It seems like such a challenge when you're talking about that many ingredients working in concert with each other. I mean, you can list them all off and say, all of this stuff is in my dish. But then if it's not done well, one thing is going to overpower another.
Right.
You can really experience everything that you mentioned in this.
That was the nice thing, too. When the judges were talking about our dish, a lot of the other competitors, it was like, well, that was a really strong pepper flavor, or I don't really pick up the pepper flavor. But they had really nice comments about the components, that how everything kind of melded together nicely. And
okay, so are these going to, I assume, then be things that you have on offer with Circle City
They will
Sweets?
be. They're not quite yet. I have to kind of get caught up on things and how we're rolling into the holidays. So we will be offering these. We'll start with our Carmel Farmers Market probably and doing it as a pre-order item only. So I recommend people follow us on social media, and we also do a weekly email. Pre-order only, limited numbers for a little bit, but eventually we'll get these on the menu pretty regularly.
Okay, so then follow Circle City Sweets on social media, get the updates on that. She just won the World Dessert Championship at the World Food Championships a couple of weeks ago. She is Cindy Hawkins of Circle City Sweets, and I mean, it's no surprise after giving this a try. Today's Feel Good News. Cindy, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for bringing this in.
Thanks so much. I appreciate it.